Obviously, with bad financial times, you have to cut back. And so I'm back on basic StreamYard, which does not allow foregrounds or backgrounds. Just my smiling face. So you're stuck with my smiling face, whether you like it or not, until such time as I get my inheritance. Can you imagine, folks? Someone steals your fucking inheritance, walks into a court of law with 2 fake documents, and not only are they not arrested, but you can't get an attorney to represent you to get your stuff back. You can't get into court to get your stuff back because nobody will let you. Can you imagine? Oh, well, you didn't go to the right clerk's office, so you can't come into a court. Well, now, wait a minute. The Kentucky State Constitution, as well as the federal Constitution, says I have an unalienable right to redress of grievances. Okay, well, what is redress of grievances? It's where you go into a court of law and you complain to that body, the governmental body, whatever it may be, local, state, or federal, or county, and you say, I have a grievance. It's a redress of grievances. And in today's world, we do those things in a court of law. So I have a fundamental right under the Kentucky State Constitution to be in court. So anybody, and I mean anybody, that prohibited my ability to get into court has violated my rights. Absolutely. Absolutely they have. It is an unalienable right in both the Kentucky State Constitution and the federal Constitution that I have a right to redress of grievances. So this bullshit, and that's all it is utter bullshit. Oh, well, we can't tell you how to get into court. That's a flat out fucking lie. Because by not telling me how to get into court, they're violating my right, my constitutional rights. They absolutely are. So it's going to get real interesting here in Clay County, because if I ever do decide to get a lawyer that has a pair of balls, we're going to start suing every one of these motherfuckers that prohibited me from getting into court. And they're all going to go to jail because they violated my rights. Or they're going to get a big fat lawsuit, one or the other. I don't know which. Don't care. But they're going to pay for what they've done. Okay, you don't prohibit somebody from being able to defend themselves in court. Okay, these bastards down the road here stole every fucking dime of my inheritance, and I want it back, and I want my kids back. They were illegally detained as well, unless of course you think potty training a puppy is a crime. Now, if potty training a puppy is a crime, please show me the law. Please show me the statute, the docket, anything. Show me anything that says it is lawful to remove children because you're potty training a puppy. I want to see it. I want to see the documentation. Show it to me. Now, it's not like there's thousands of dogs here and the entire house is covered in urine and feces. One little dog, one little chihuahua, who at the time was only a puppy, and I'm potty training it in the back bathroom, far away from the kitchen and, anything that you would deem unsanitary, unsanitary. It's in the bathroom. It's on newspaper, just like you're supposed to. Of course, Jerry decided he would toilet paper and newspaper the entire bathroom, not just the floor. But that's Jerry. Jerry is Jerry. But yeah, they come with a cop. And when let me be clear, when CPS comes to your house with a cop, don't you dare open that fucking door. Don't open the door, because they're there to steal your kids, or they wouldn't be there with a cop, right? Yes, absolutely. Anytime CPS comes to your door with a police officer in tow, they're there to steal your children, and they'll find a way to steal your children. They'll lie. Them CPS workers have lied in that family court so many times, I've literally lost count. And did Judge Harris condemn them for committing perjury and throw their ass in jail like he's supposed to? No, of course not. No, he did not. Why is that? Well, that's a good question. That's something that needs to be answered also. Is why nobody that went into that goddamn family court and committed perjury went to jail. I want to know the answer to that question too. Hopefully we'll get to that answer. But here's the point. The point is that if they're there with a police officer, they're there to steal your kids. Now, at the time, I had a housekeeper. My house was spotless, man. I had a housekeeper still. My house was spotless. Kids were great. I was great. There was absolutely nothing wrong until they went into the bathroom and saw that Midnight was using a bathroom in the bathroom. Wow, what an ironic thing, right? Anyway, and when they saw that that she was using the bathroom in the bathroom, that's when they said, "Aha, we'll take your kids over that." Well, I'm sorry, that's not legal. They say it's legal, but it's not legal because it's not a crime. It's not child endangerment. It's not anything. Potty training a puppy is not a crime in the state of Kentucky. No, it fucking is not. It is also not child endangerment. It is also not child neglect. It is also not child anything. In fact, if you Google having animals in the home, you find out that actually animals are therapeutic and have been used in hospitals for years to help people with their mental issues and with their ailments and whatnot. They have found that people actually heal faster when they have pets. Did you know that? Yeah, interesting little tidbit of information, isn't it? But yeah, in hospitals, they bring pets in, and the pets not only help the patient psychologically, but it also helps spur healing process, which just totally baffles the doctors because doctors these days are all atheists, and so it's kind of sad, really. But yeah, it just absolutely floors the doctors. Oh my gosh, they're healing faster. Well, of course they are. There's no way in hell these founders of the great state of Kentucky would have ever allowed the government to come in and take kids away unless they really were being mistreated. Like I said, beaten up, burnt with cigarettes, starved to death, whatever. But otherwise, no, the government would not be allowed to come in and take people's kids, especially for stupid shit like, oh, Vaughn ain't done his laundry. Oh, Vaughn bought toilet paper on eBay. How about that one? That's a good one. That's a new one too. That was just prior to him stealing my kids forever. They said, yeah, man, you bought these big boxes of toilet paper on eBay and had them sitting out in the hallway next to the bathroom where they belong. But we're going to say that that's a violation because we can't navigate your narrow hallway because we're morbidly obese and your boxes are in our way. So we're going to say that you're obstructing the hallway so that we have an excuse to steal your kids yet a fucking again. Well, I'm sorry. It is not my problem that you're morbidly obese. It is also not my problem that you can't navigate a hallway. I didn't build this trailer. Well, that trailer over there, actually, I was in the single wide still. I didn't build that single wide trailer. I'm sorry, I didn't. You can get mad at me all you want, but I didn't build the goddamn trailer. Now, did I? No, I did not. I did not establish how wide a hallway should be. I didn't do that either. So sitting there accusing me of being the problem is not the truth because I didn't build that single wide trailer. I wasn't the one that determined how wide a hallway should be. I wasn't the one that made you morbidly obese. Now, I did buy the toilet paper, but I put the toilet paper in the hallway because that's the only place to put those big boxes. They were too big to put in the bathroom. So I had to put them in the hallway. But that is not reason to take someone's kids away. No, it is not. Maybe, I don't know, go on a diet? What do you want me to say? But I didn't make you morbidly obese and I didn't build that trailer. So why are you accusing me of shit that I didn't do? I may have had to go back to basic StreamYard, but I'm not quitting. I will not be silenced either. And hopefully I will be bouncing back from this. And if not, like I said to that fucking troll the other day on John's show. Let's say the gods do take everything away from me. They'll just give me new shit. Have you ever seen me gone forever? No, I always come back, don't I? And in fact, I've been winning here recently, haven't I? Yes, I have. Okay, so sorry, trolls, don't get your hopes up because I will be back in one form or another. I mean, fuck, they've tried to kill me and I still came back. They took everything I have and I've still come back. They killed my mother and father and I still came back. They drove my wife insane and I still came back. They took my kids and I still came back. Why? Because I don't quit. These colors don't run, motherfuckers. What of that don't you get? I'm not a quitter. I don't quit, and I'm not running, and I'm not going anywhere. Why you trolls spent 20 years of your fucking life trying to stop me and trying to destroy me is insane. And you need mental help. You need to seek medical professional help because you are fucking certified insane.